complain. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that there's no shame in being poor. But there's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune?
If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-digga-digga-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-digga-digga-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, idle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fountain with real wooden floors below. There could be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And it's the cow, the coo, the key, the cow will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-digga-digga-diddle-dum. All day long I'd bitty-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, idle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising means to her heart's delights. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Why, what a happy mood, she said, screaming at her servants day and night. The most important man in town would come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Rectavia, pardon me, Rectavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi